Okay, so this is, now we're given the graph of f. It's a continuous function and consisting of 3 line segments. And this f graph happens to be, again, a derivative graph. So that's actually g prime. Okay, so y equals g prime. So again, we're given a derivative function, which means, and again, that when it changes direction, that must be an inflection. Where it hits 0, those are max and mins. Okay, or potential max and mins. So find the local max and min of G. Okay, so local max and min are going to be determined by those. So at -1 and +1. We have positive slope, negative slope in between here. Okay, we have 0, but then it goes negative again. Okay, so that's not a max, local max or min, that's a slide. So we have a max, this represents our local max. Okay. If we want to know the concavity, what's going on with the concavity here? Okay, so the concavity, we need to test the slope of the slope. Okay, so although it's non-differential at that point, we know it's positive slope to negative slope, so positive concavity to negative concavity. Okay, so at x equals 1, again, it's non-differentiable, but we have to test the concavity. It's negative concavity, okay, which we already established here. Actually, I'm just going to do one big negative concavity here, that region, and it stays negative here. Okay, so that is not a point of inflection. Well, sorry, wait a minute. I missed a point here, didn't I? Okay, so that's negative concavity here because it's going down, but then I have 0 slope here. Okay, and it does go up here, so I was mistaken. So that is positive concavity, and to 1, that's non-differentiable, so we need to test again across there. Negative slope, so that is an inflection. In fact, I have 1, 2, 3 inflection points here. Now, what's the potential graph of this going to look like? Okay, so this is, we have to kind of imagine what's going on here. It's going up, and yeah, we've got up, it's all positive and positive concavity. Okay, so it's going up to -2. It's going to change concavity and get a max at -1. Okay, it's going to be concave down to here, concave up. It's going to slide here at 1, and then from 1, that is also not just a slide, but an inflection. So it's going to slide, it's going to be negative concavity. Okay, so there's my positive concavity, negative concavity all through there, and positive concavity in there. Okay, and I have located my max point, my local max. That slide does not represent a local min.